Hi and welcome to the Stretcher Bearers. My name's Mike Chin and I'm really excited that you decided to join us. Now the reason the Stretcher Bearers exist is to help each other to become the best version of ourselves we can be. Now I really struggled for the appropriate image here, so I did my best and this is what I came up with. Now it's actually not that bad an image. Each of us have made very differently and our goal here is to help you be all that you've been created to be. Now, sorry for all those Android users out there, but I'm an Apple man, so you only get Apple Watches. So here's a little bit about me. I'm there on the bottom right, in case you're wondering. The gorgeous lady on my left is my wife, Tina, and we've been married for about 25 years. Don't ask her the exact time because I'll probably get it wrong. We have been blessed with 3 wonderful kids. So Chloe's 23, and she's the wannabe blonde, and she acts a bit blonde sometimes. And the other lovely girl is Maddie. Beautiful Maddie, she's standing behind Tina and she's 21. And then there's in the middle there is Josh, the champion boy Josh. He's 18 years old. Now over my 51 years I've had heaps of lessons, some good and some not so good. And I'll share more about my story in another video with you. But that's enough about me. Let's get going. So before we get started, I should let you know that this program hasn't been created by scientific studies or a panel of experts. It's created based on my own experience, some lessons that I've taken from the Bible, and just some personal research on the topic of manhood. So if at any time you don't agree with any of the content, then I'm more than happy to be corrected. If there's anything that you want to raise with me at any point in time about what's in the program, then please feel free to reach out to me and contact me, and happy to discuss that with you. Now, for this group to work, we would ask that all men who participate would comply with these conditions, and we'll go over them in your first meeting, but we'll just go over them again now. So the first one, and the most important, I'd suggest, would be privacy. What is said in the group stays in the group. I'd prefer if you don't share anything, even with your wives or your partners. Now, I take this very seriously, this condition of participation. And if I hear of anyone breaching the rules, then they'll be asked to leave the groups immediately. So I really can't stress how important it is. We need to provide a place that's safe for everyone to participate in. The next of the conditions for being a part of the Stretcher Bearers is your commitment. We ask that you commit to the Stretcher Bearers and make it a priority to turn up to meetings. Now we ask this for 2 reasons, both for yourself and for the other men who have committed to be part of the program as well, because we all need to lean on each other to get the best out of the program. The next thing is hot seats. You'll be shown a little bit more about the hot seats in another video, but for the time being, this is your commitment is required to actually complete that homework with which is called the hot seats. It should only take you 15-20 minutes, but there'll be more of that in the training modules. The next one is mutual respect. We ask that you have respectful communication and engagement with both at the meetups and on the Facebook group, and that's just a courtesy that we require. The next is to be available to either carry other men on the stretcher where you have the strength to do so, help where you can, and the other is to be willing to be sit on or your turn to get on the stretcher. And if you need it, we ask that you be honest and open and take your position and let others help you as well. The next thing is be authentic. If you want to be the best version of yourself, you can't have any masks. So we just ask you to be real and just tell it how it is. So to help you in this journey, the program, or the Stretcher Bearer program, consists of 3 key pillars. The first one is your Compass program. We've labelled that the training. It's called Your Compass. So it consists of some training modules, some exercises that we've created, just to give you a framework of how to navigate your way to be the best version of yourself. Now, to access this training, it's quite simple. I'll show you that in a second. So this is what your compass looks like. Now, the purpose of the compass is to give men bearings or directions as they navigate their manhood. Now, it consists of, like I said, some training modules and some exercises we would ask you to complete. And if you came here to look for an easy program, well, it's not. It's actually have to do some work, and if you put the work in, you'll get the results out. So to access the training, it's on this screen here. You'll see in the group there's a link on the left hand side called Units, and you click that and it'll take you to the program or the modules in there. Now, we invite you to become part of a company of men that are on the same journey as you to be the best version of yourselves. These men will form your stretcher bearer unit, or your company of brothers. We meet every 3 weeks, and you'll have the opportunity to get to know each other a bit more as you share in your hot seats. You know, these guys will be taking you on their journey, and you'll be sharing their journeys. You know, so you can be open to them and carry them if you need to, but also get on the stretchers if you need to as well. Now, the third pillar inside of what we do here in the Stretcher Bearers is this Facebook group. And this Facebook group serves a couple of purposes. Now, in between each meeting, so that's between each 3 weeks, I'll be posting up discussion topics that'll be touching the areas that I've listed in your compass. And the aim is to potentially teach you something new, to challenge you on your current thinking of that topic, and also maybe to consolidate whatever you already know. So what I ask of you is you that engage in the post, you know, ask questions, present your own thoughts, share any resources that have helped you in that area of your life, and really engage into the community to step up and join the conversation. So really, and the other thing the Facebook group is used for is a place for me to post updates and any news that comes to hand. So welcome again to the Stretcher Bearers. I'm honoured to be walking this journey with you, and our aim is to bring out the best in you, and so you can be the best version of a man, best version of a husband, best version of a son, and of a father. So the next step is to review the other units, where you'll learn more about the Your Compass program, and I look forward to catching up with you inside the Stretcher Bearers. Thanks, guys. Ciao.